The most observant among us will recognize that this is not the mountains here in Outbound, and welcome back. I came back out to the canyon to get hyperfiber. I picked up a little bit of durafiber on my way here. As you can see, we have a new radio signal here to pick up new blueprints, hopefully. I actually already picked up a bunch of hyperfiber. I did that off screen. I figured nobody wanted to see that.
I'll store this right here.
Let's take a peek here. There we go. So now I have 54 of those left. I don't know if we've still got some getting made. I did make some hyper thread out of it. Nope. Okay. So we can now get this last engine upgrade, especially once I get around here to the back. Never did get that one built, so we need more sugar. Got to go back to the mountains for that. Need more rose minerals. So that's at least something. I didn't even bother to check to see which. Oh, we still have a snapping cap to do. Oh, we're way over there. Okay. Well, while we get that rose mineral going, let's get in here. All right, so we're going to work our way over to this signal tower. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. It's a nice hot day here. Up in the, going to be close to the 90s. Not quite the 90s, but very close. I expressed this in an earlier episode. It's always bittersweet when you know you're getting close to the end of a game that you've really enjoyed. I'm happy to see the end of all of our effort, but I'm sad that there's not much. I don't perceive there's much left to do moving forward. We've got... Oh, did I want the other way? I think I wanted the other way. I did want the other way. There's not much gameplay left, which is always disappointing. I've started thinking of what to do next, or what game to play next. I do have Satisfactory going. Doesn't seem so far to be all that popular, but I really enjoy it, and I'm hoping people pick it up. I hope it's something they enjoy. It's not one of those, ooh, I'm a mega builder, gonna be, teaching you how to come up with ideas you never contemplated before. I'm just a dude struggling through getting my factory organized and not turning it into a ball of yarn that can't be ever modified. I do appreciate everyone who has stopped by to watch the videos. I hope it brought you some entertainment. Maybe just something in the background. I want to stop at that research station. I don't have chrome ore, but I have the lotus flower, cherries, and bamboo. So we can do some of it. I have one lotus flower. kind of disappointed that I didn't have some chrome ore to bring with me. But the idea of coming here wasn't to advance anything. It was literally just to get some fiber. Can't speak English. Some hyper fiber, and turn that into some hyper thread, and then continue through the mountain until we figured out what was going on out there. But while I was here, I got that message that the new signal tower came up, and thought, well, let's go take a look at that and bring everyone along. So we're going to pop this open so it's recharging while I run over there. And let's see, I know we've got cherries in here somewhere. And then my one lotus flower. And some bamboo. Gosh, I hope I have some bamboo. There is some bamboo. Go jog over here. I wonder if this is supposed to be like the final thing.
Looks like they are researching samples here. Maybe I can help.
Oh, chrome ore. At least that way I'll remember and I need it. Get that open soon. So let's get back to our van. Get moving on to the signal tower. I did not manage to get more. Oh, what were we looking at? The wind turbines. Because I don't have cloth made. And let's go get that motor upgrade. Hey, Brutus. Oh, yeah, I forgot about those. I need 3 more. You're kidding me. Well, no, that's not what I wanted to... Dummy. That was not the button I meant to hit. All right, bedtime. Day 162. Goodness, it just flies by, don't it? And I forgot, we wanted to make, yeah, the pants. Need chrome ore and strong weave. How many strong weave do we need? We need 4 of them. And that just researches it, so we still won't be able to necessarily make it. Yay, motor upgrade. Let's see what that does. 58.8 build weight. I think that's pretty heavy. Got a very low charge rating. That's no bueno. What's it take to make more solar? Need more sheet metal. And I never did make the flashlight, which we obviously don't have. Or the fishing rod. Darn, I thought we made that. Thought I had the stuff to make that at bare minimum. So we need more chrome ore. Lots more chrome ore. Yeah, lots and lots more chrome ore. That's so hard to come across. That's no fun. Nope. We need to pick this out. I'll bet we'll need a few more. Oh, darn it. Need chrome for the pants. We've got all of that. Well, we still need to make that one. Don't have enough beeswax, and I just don't seem to get much, which is infuriating, quite honestly. Huh. Trying to think what would, looks like that is just barely functional on our charging. And no beeswax. We need beeswax. Who do I steal beeswax from? Anyway,
Let's go.
Oh, well, wrong direction. Check which way we need to head. Either way would have worked. That looks like the tower we're headed to right over there. I'm just going to cheat here for a second, because... Or not. Oops. What we learned here is... Don't let the pirate drive. because trying to cheat through the system is not a good plan. I also noticed, not that anyone really deeply cares, but I played for probably, I don't know, an hour, hour and a half yesterday. Again, just to collect that hyperfiber. And no crashes. But the mountain seems to be giving us quite a bit of fits, so I'm thinking it's a locality thing to the mountain. I think that biome has an issue, maybe. Yay, two wind generators. That's better than nothing, I suppose.
Perfect for the next project.
There's supplies here. You know I have to take them. I'm way too much of a loot goblin to leave stuff like that just sitting here. Oh, and water. Always need water. Taking us some lanterns. All right. Now, I think we should head back to the mountains. But I do really want, I just have this compulsion to get more hyperfiber. Because I don't know how much we're going to need. And I don't want to have to drive all the way back here to get it again. And quite frankly, the whole point was to get that engine upgrade or motor upgrade so that we could get up that final hill in the mountain. Trying to see which way I want to go. 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. Well, let's finish out that snapping cap. I just keep coming back to how sad I'm going to be that this is over. Though, they keep talking about their plans going forward, so I don't think they're... I absolutely believe they are not done developing this. And I will certainly come back as new things get added. I appreciate anyone who stopped by, all of you who stopped by and watched. This type of game, you know, it's a lot like Outer Wilds. I'm watching one of my favorite creators play through it, and you realize very quickly that it's like, oh, if I watch this, I can't really ever play it because I already know the story, the twists, the things to do. And I know there's some of that with this. With Satisfactory, it's like, oh, well, you're going to have your own way to get through all of it, and it's pretty obvious what it does, so, you know, rock on. Come up with your own plan. Let's see how that works out. I want to see your factories as well. But this is I don't know. It doesn't really have a plot at the moment, but it does has something to do, something to focus on. Almost a meditative focus you can give it. Yoinking all the hyperfiber. Okay, it's gonna be nighttime time we get back to the van. Which means, of course, that all of that to mean that the replayability of something like this is fairly low, unfortunately. Which, of course, also means that I appreciate anyone who all of you who spend time
Time to
watching me
drop off some
experiencing
stuff.
it, and hopefully you get the same effect from it. Somehow I'm like absolutely not surprised that I spent a whole day and got about 10 feet further down the road, because that's just life. We need food. Hop
Ready
in,
to
Brutus.
roll.
Dude. Thank you. You need to get in the van. I don't want to leave you behind. And we're coming up on the salt area, which is absolutely worth stopping for. And there's more hyperfiber, which is absolutely worth stopping for. Although, I'm sure at this point I'm way past park your vehicle. That's why it didn't count, because I didn't park my vehicle. I was just looking at the objectives up in the upper right-hand corner. I couldn't get my vehicle up there. But let's go grab some of this salt real quick. And then we'll get back up to the mountains and make sure we get some sugar.
Some more supplies for crafting.
Yay, always good. Yeah, I ran too far. There's Brutus. I don't know if we have any blueprints left in the canyons here. I know I could check. Oh, we're still missing one from the forest. We're missing 2 from the coast. We've got all of them here. We're missing 2 from the mountains. Huh. I wonder, well, I know how that happened. Missing gnomes all over the place, though. Including 5 from here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the mountains. Goodness, it's like I'm not even looking. Have not made a fishing pole yet. That's my fault. Missing 5 gnomes from here. Missing 2 cairns. I wonder where they are. And a painting. How disappointing. I hadn't anticipated I was missing paintings. That just seems even more wrong. Oh, there is our van over here. Looks like it completely recharged, though.
Ha! A load off my back.
All right, moving again. As a recurring theme throughout this playthrough has been, I wonder if I'm trying to rush my cozy game too fast. That's an irony that has not escaped me. Part of me, of course, wants to see the end, and part of me wants to enjoy it for what it is, just a chance to slow down and not get wrapped up in all of the concerns of day-to-day life. Of course, it would help us not get wrapped up in the go faster if, you know, you didn't have sprint or something like that, but I suppose that would just get maddening at times. I love the little bouncy physics on our van. Is this the right turn off? Yes, it is. Oh no. I forgot. The cap and snap. So much for getting lost in the sauce. Yeah, we got 27. We should be able to do something. And this is red metal or red ore. Not chrome. Gotta remind myself. I forgot what's in this snapping cap as to what type of things are here. But we're here now. Ooh, and if I had a fishing pole, we could fit. Oh, I could check to see if I have stuff to make a fishing pole. Still no beeswax.
Delicious. I'm feeling lucky.
That's an interesting little chair.
Let's see what I get.
Waving cat. One of the good luck ones.
Let's see what I get this time.
I wonder if this is one of those situations where if you found every possible bottle cap is the only way, a monkey lamp, is the only way you can actually get everything out of the snapping caps. Or the cap and snaps or whatever. Insect hotel with roof. Okay.
I'll put this in storage.
Well, let's see if we can get some wind charging overnight. Nope. Ah, heck with it. I forgot to get the sheet metal out of the sheet metal press. Ah. I have not seen how... I'm assuming it's the same sort of minigame, but I haven't seen it anywhere yet. Okay, we have... Yeah, but I have a fishing rod 3. Apparently that doesn't work it back down to a 2. Well, that makes me sad. Makes me very sad. Well, that's poopy.
Ready to roll.
Well, I was hoping that if you had a 3, it would mean you had a 2. But apparently not. And I'm going to just assume now that I know that there's going to be a ton of red ore that's going to be needed. See, and then I catch myself sprinting everywhere. Even after acknowledging, no, it's a cozy game. We should be just chillaxed about it. Just enjoy a nice place to be without having to be on all the time. The very, very few people that I've let know in my personal life that I'm doing this, I always call this a femto channel because it's smaller than nano. But I hope the few of you that stop by truly enjoy it.
This could be useful.
I was talking earlier about trying to think of what the next thing is, or is going to be. Thought about going to Star Rupture. Not a big fan of the combat, but I think it really pulls away from the building. Which is, of course, the thing I really enjoy is figuring out how to get everything to work together. But, as with all games, you take what is, not what you wish was. So we've got we got 36 red ore there. It's not forever amounts, but it's not bad. Oh, I didn't set up the charger. Darn it.
Perfect for the next project.
And get some more food. We're going to go with some coffee. Oh. There we go. And don't get me wrong, I'm not really upset about the fishing pole 3 not working as a fishing pole 2, but it would have been nice. But we can make those things work. I suppose they thought, rightly, you'd probably run across it on your way up, unless, of course, you were well into your game before you actually opened it. Or before it became a thing. I don't know how I'd feel driving through this desert in real life. That looks pretty desolate. But who knows? Maybe we'll get into the coastal area there and get a new signal tower light up. I'm going to steal some more hyperfiber. It's just, I can't resist. I don't even really know what I'd use it for at this point, but darn it, we're going to have some. And of course, 10 or 15 seconds of me running around doesn't get any actual power built up. Need more cloth. We will make some more cloth if we can. Can't make any more thread. That's the end of the thread. So, hopefully, we will see some just old generic fiber on the side of the road as we go through the coastal area.
Time to hit the road.
History says it won't be a quick journey anyway. I mean, I'm just being realistic here. It's not like I'm just gonna actually be able to just straight cruise through. I don't have that kind of discipline in my life. Are you guys successful at ignoring, oh, I want to gather that? If you are, let me know how. If you have a secret to it and it's not just straight up willpower or personality, I would love to know. Oh, we need to go the other way. I say that as I jump out of the van to get more quartz here. Or no, amberstone, not quartz. And scrap metal.
Some more supplies for crafting.
And this right here is why I consider buying crafting supplies and crafting things two separate hobbies. Because I'm pretty good at collecting crafting supplies, but man, I'm not great at making things. We're not making any records here. Let that churn along for a while. So we have all of those going. We don't have that last one there. And I need one more beeswax to even to get that one open. Need chrome or more rose minerals would not be bad. Hopefully that's enough to get us enough time to get us charged up as we head out. Oh yeah, looks like it. That helps. Okay. Need the left. And my can't pay attention itis is exactly why I didn't record the initial trip to come out here and just gather hyperthread, because that took longer than you want to know about, and there wasn't even any thought of, oh, someone's going to care. It was just me. Oh, look, squirrel. More corn. Though we're not growing much corn. I don't know if we have much water. I don't think we do. Yeah, 9 of them. That's not nothing, but... Just going to ignore that tomato up there. I know, it's a disease. Well, it's at least a disorder. But there's cotton, and there's not... You can't get these up in the mountains. No matter how much I want, I can't get that in the mountains. So we come down... Well, when we see it, grab a little bit of cotton.
That could come in handy.
Did I pick up my dog? Yeah, I picked up my dog. Okay. Hoping we pass enough just regular old fiber in the coast area here. One bottle cap left. That's not enough. I know I still have some stuff left in that first area. I really don't know what to call it. Forest? Oh, here's some cotton. And a banana. More banana bread. Though I am very grateful that it has not worked out to be that a huge amount of food is not one of the limiting factors. Water is, which is a little disappointing, but not food. Yeah, right on, dude. I really just want to be able to make the power generation work a little faster. The only reason I care about finding some regular old fiber. If you have a suggestion for what you think might be nice to have as a future game, please feel free. I would love to hear your idea.
More stuff for the recycler.
I can look at it, see if it's something I think I would enjoy. But at the end of the day, it's all about what we each individuals can use to just have something to entertain us. And I am grateful for everybody who stops by, even if you stop by for a few seconds. You at least gave it the thought that maybe that's what you wanted for some entertainment for a moment. That's not a bad thing. Did I do this one? Yeah, I did that one. Hey, Brutus. I don't have give him a treat.
Wow. What a view.
I mean, I agree. It is a nice view. I've often said how much I appreciate the art style. I do apologize. I did not mean to yawn at everybody. No, stop. I think this area has... Yeah, there's a little bit of fiber over here. Funny. It's kind of like the tradition of, you know, if you're driving and you see cows, you kind of have to say cows. I don't know why. The cows don't care. Cows don't even care that you're driving. Cows don't care that you're there. Cows don't mostly care that they are there. I don't have coast berries. I never gave a bunny a coast berry. I gave them road berries, but not coast berries.
Perfect for the next project.
Helps if I hit the right button. All right, let's
Time to hit
pretend
the
we're
road.
making progress again. If you see some fiber, let me know. It has like 0 engine braking. Oh, bedtime. It's the beauty of having the trans-dimensional house on top.
fresh new day.
I know, I keep looking for no good reason. More beeswax. No beeswax. I wonder if I have to let that go even longer to get beeswax. Probably. Some hidden mechanic that I'm just not bright enough to figure out. If you know, please educate me. I hope that's all it is I just need to wait longer. Or maybe go longer between harvesting, I mean. Or coast berries. Couple of bananas that we're just going to cruise past. We haven't had any signals come up. Man, I didn't think that would work. Apparently gun it and pray is a valid option. We really haven't needed rocks. Fine, I'll pick up a coastal berry. I know, I make it sound like it's such a burden, and it's just a berry. It doesn't really... Oh, I thought for a second we could... I thought that looked like something we could break up and that there was a cave there maybe, but nope. Lots of coastal berries. There's an achievement for having 10
Some more supplies for crafting.
advanced windmills on your van, on your vehicle. And I want to get it. I don't know where I would put them, but it would be funny to me to watch. I don't know that we made much energy for stopping, and I don't know that the number of fibers that we picked up is significant, but gotta try. Oh, bunny! No! I did not mean to hit the bunny. I absolutely did not mean to hit the bunny. Don't look at me like that. Hitting the bunny was not my intent. There's usually scrap metal up here. I might as well pick up the stuff that's there while I'm getting there.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Not a lot of scrap metal up there, but a little. Another one of those self-delusion things. Makes you feel useful, like you did something.
This could be useful.
Yeah, you'd like to pretend that. You hidden little rascal, you. Hidden only in as so much as I just didn't see it.
I'll store this right here.
Because who doesn't want honey on bread? I really wish they would iron that down a little bit. Oh. Is this our fishing pole too?
Looks like I can download a blueprint here.
It is. Well, that makes me happier. Because I don't have a fishing pole too. Let's see if we can make one real quick. Or at all. Darn it. Come on. Good gravy. Nope. Well, I'm clearly not good at that. I like it. I'm just not good at it. Darn it. Find out you're just a generally unskilled person. I know you can turn off the mini games. Yay! Keep getting the same fish though. At least the same species. Missed. Just a bottle. Wonder if that counts as litter for download coupons. That didn't do any good. Same old, same old. Ah, missed. Bummer. That must be... I'm embarrassed. I really wish that wasn't how this was going. Stonejaw and a rough scale. Yay! I got one right. Ooh, that's an interesting looking fish. It's only a 2-star. Big brow. Well, you know, it's not just a catchy name. Bummer. It really is embarrassing to keep missing like that. I'd like to tell you, oh no, I'm doing it on purpose because I'm that kind of guy. I want to make, everybody else feel good. No, I suck. Caught an old boot. Litter. Okay, it does count.
I should get something to eat.
Yeah, we will. And I'm even aware it can't be fish. That's a no star. Oh. Not a lot of point in coming back out. Let's just go up. End of the day. And one bread with honey is a completely filling thing. That's pretty cool. What do we want to grow? Let's pretend it matters. I grow some corn. Need a lot of ginger. Oh, goodness. That just hasn't had water. So I'm not going to collect it because I really want to see if that matters, if that helps me get some more beeswax if I just let that kind of trundle on. We got lots of coffee beans. Want wheat so we can get some more bread. I would kind of like to just stand in the rain right now. It's a little hot out here. But of course, the problem with the rain is, at least here, it doesn't just... It's very, very cold. It doesn't just drop the temperature a little bit. You end up getting very cold because you're soaked. Well, I've now experienced the fishing. I like it. I'm not good at it. I wish I was better at it. Now you know why I don't play first-person shooters. I just can't coordinate like that, apparently. Little sad. I remember there was a time when I wasn't so bad at it. But that's not the life we're playing, is it? I can't give you a treat. Oh, now you want me to give you a treat and not just pet you.
Ready to roll.
I know there are treats in the van. I don't understand how it picks which one we're gonna do. Don't hit the bunnies. There's metal scrap over here.
Some more supplies for crafting.
I'm going to do it every time, just in case, you didn't pick up on it. Yay! There's the scene in Alien, the first one, where Brett's standing looking up at the chains and just letting the water fall on his face. Kind of how I feel walking around in this. Wish I could do that. Just get that cleansing feeling. Still need a beeswax. Need a beeswax. Can't know because I can't get there. Make some coffee. Got 3 more to make. We'll let it go. Besides charging batteries and filling water stores and watering plants, and it's doing this stuff. I got a thing. It beeps when there's stuff. And that's way more healing than we've needed so far. Cake maker. Make us some cornbread. That's proper English too, by the way. Push on so we can get back to the mountains. We're practically there. Try not to drive out the back of the ferry. Water didn't come back yet. Any bottle caps? Water and a bottle cap.
Time to hit the road.
I don't have any reason to suspect that this is going to be less glitchy, but it'll make me feel better if it is.
There we go.
No, Brutus, stay here. It's a little less bouncy. I'm sorry, that's a little less bouncy. Which I guess is worth something. I gotta check my air pressure in my tires. 334 Durafiber. Okay. We got a butt ton of Durafiber if we ever need Durathread. I'm set. Oh. Well, we made it back to the mountains. Set up shop. And we are going to celebrate the end of yet another episode. And be so very happy that you joined me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm really happy you decided to share your time here.
I'll store this right here.
And hopefully we will get to see each other again at the next episode. So that's quite the building we got there. And I will see everybody again later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great time. And as a old TV host I used to love to watch said, I bid you peace.